So let's go ahead and take out the DJI FPV and fly around this area. This is the gimbal cover for it. So you gotta take that off before every flight. These are the goggles. So these come with 4 little antennas that give you that signal to your drone. So you get that live feed coming from the camera of the drone. After you get these on, you're gonna wanna get your 4 propellers onto the drone as well. So these are color coordinated, so you have a red line on 2 of them and 2 that are blank. So you have to put them on the corresponding prop. So this here, you get that there. Once those are connected, you get your remote. Power this on first, so you always have control. You always want the remote turned on before you turn on the drone. This is the battery that goes to these goggles, so that way you have a battery source and you can actually see what your drone sees in real time while you're flying. So I'm going to plug that up right in here. Power this on. It's a 2-click hold. So you do 1 click, and then the second click you actually hold it. That's how you power on the battery for the goggles, also the battery for the remote, and lastly the battery for the drone. Same thing, 2 clicks on the second one, you hold it. So let's get this wire out. This wire is not going to be connected to any of this stuff. This wire is actually going to be connected to the iPhone. So that way we have an input into our goggles that we can see what the drone sees, but then also we can relay that to the iPhone and have it open up on the DJI Fly app, and then anybody else that's next to us, they can see what the drone sees too. So you're not the only one that has that visual of the drone. So I like to plug this up first and get this set up before getting the drone turned on. That way all you have to do is just power it on and it should connect right up. So we got everything on: goggles, remote, drone, 2-click hold, power's on with the lights. We want to make sure there's nothing above us, so if the drone has to return to home, then it has no obstructions whenever it's landing in the same spot that it took off from. Now right here, since we got that drone being powered on, you're gonna have this connection come through. There we go. So now we got live feed signal coming from the drone to the phone, but then also to our goggles, so we can actually pilot it. So I'm gonna put this up in my pocket, get the other battery, put this up in my other pocket, so you got a lot of wires hanging out whenever you're flying FPV, but that's really all it is to it. Now the rest of the video will actually be from the drone, so that way y'all can see what I see from there.